Go on, Vitor.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
What a waste of time.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Illusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Hey, you should join us, Tali. I would actually like that. We can kick somebody out.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
What's the mission?
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
Man. Alright, so I don't have too many options here. Vitor goes with Tali, or Vitor has to come with us. Man. Like, it feels like this is already an important decision, and I'm not sure how to do it here. So if we send him off, we're not going to get any more information on the collectors, but if he comes with us, how much more are we really going to get out of him? He doesn't seem all that useful. He does have readings, and maybe we can find out some things about them, but maybe if we send him off, kind of like as a goodwill thing, they'll tell us what the readings were. I'm going to hope for that. Vitor goes with Tali.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Feel like I made the right decision there.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
What about Vitor's data? No, having friends pays off. If you weren't always a dick, maybe you could figure that out, Martin Sheen.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Yeah, you don't seem surprised by that.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Yeah, we have some information to go through now. What's this Omega-4 relay? Where is it?
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Why humans?
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
So you're saying this might be my fault, and then you change the subject. Fine. All right, tell me about transactions, apparently.
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
What aren't you telling me?
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Agreed. I can't do it alone? What? No, agreed.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Yeah, I had a good team. Bring me back my team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Yeah, let's start with Liara here. Tell me what happened with Liara.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Damn it. All right, I guess Tally up next.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Tell me about Ashley.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
So, nothing. I guess we'll go with Rex next.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
And then somebody that was a lot of other people's favorites from what I understand, but I don't know. He just didn't mesh with me as much in the first game. Maybe these next games will change that though. What about Garrus?
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
That seems weird for a Turian. Alright, I guess never mind.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm a Spectre.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Alright, we'll be ready.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Is that an order?
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
What? Joker?
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Illusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
And we've completed yet another mission. We got 1,000 experience. We earned level 5. We got 2 squad points. We have a mission summary here. Collectors confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's Progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali Zora to the migrant fleet. We'll examine his Omnitool data for anything useful. You must recruit a head scientist to build this upgrade, a heavy weapon upgrade, plus 15% heavy weapon ammo capacity. The power cell technology used by heavy weapons is fairly old, but can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell and allow for more total shots to be fired. That sounds good, the microfusion array. We got 8,000 credits during... Cerberus gave me 10,000, so I have 18,000 credits. We'll have to find a use for those eventually. I know that getting the digital deluxe edition gave me a ton of credits on top of that. So weird that this is like a static painting except for the smoke. I got 2,000 iridium, and that is all. Close report. Right, we will have to find out all sorts of stuff on maps and things like that. Although I do have to say the maps weren't particularly useful when we were in the missions in the first game. Although they were much more useful when we were in the Mako. Looks familiar.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
I mean, everybody's telling me to do it. I'm gonna say good point. I could just be a bitch and say, no, this is my ship. I'm just gonna do what I want. But no, she's got a good point.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Joker won't like this. This could come in handy. AIs are dangerous. AIs aren't that dangerous. I've had to destroy a couple, but they're not too bad. The Joker won't like this.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the 3 of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alright, so we have the galaxy map that we can use to pick new destinations for the Normandy. We have the private terminal to get status updates on our squad, the armory to select weapons, and the elevator to get to the other decks, captain's quarters to customize our appearance, the tech lab, Oh, acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. That always sounds important. I do like upgrades. All right, so we have a couple updates to our journal. We also got new codex entries. Yeah, more updates to the journal. Assemble a team. You're damn right I'm going to assemble a team. Travel to Alcara. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. You know what? Let's just skip all that and just head in. All right, codex entries. New ships and vehicles. I assume they're going to be talking about the Normandy here.
The system... With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the Illusive Man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
Sounds good. Sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot of upgrades for this, so I don't know if we're necessarily going to be doing any space combat, but they have been teasing that for over a game now, so I'm hoping for that. Anything new on the secondary stuff? Nope. All right, so looks like there's going to be a lot more upgrades that I can do rather than just the equipment that I was finding in the first game, so I'm going to want to get a good thing for that. We do have 2 squad points for Mariah here. I feel like Overload's going to help quite a bit, so let's get that. I think that's all I can do right now, but that will probably help. They're still saying new things on the Codex? What's new on the Codex? Did I miss something? Oh, aliens, non-council races. Probably about the collectors then? Yep.
In the early living beyond the Omega-4 mass relay in the Terminus systems, the mysterious collectors species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators. Acting together, collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
Doesn't sound like a good thing.
In the early
No, we're not listening to that. We're going back and looking at the journal because I have lots of missions and assignments. Once again, I assume that the assignments are things that I could do whenever I feel like, so I'm probably going to do them as soon as I get access to them because I don't know if they're going to be cut off from me later. That's always the way that I look at side quests. So we have Project Firewalker, Rosalie lost. Cerberus's Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers in a prototype planet-side exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. I don't know if these are DLC or not. Once again, I have a lot of DLC installed. I don't know if there's necessarily a point where the DLC becomes accessible to me, or if it's accessible from the beginning, or whether I should really start doing it from the beginning, you know? All right, Normandy crash site. The Alliance has found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet Alcara. They have asked that a monument be placed on the site and any sign of the remaining 20 missing crew members be recovered. Travel to our... let's go with Alcara. It's in Amada, the Omega Nebula, and explore the crash site of the SSV Normandy. We have a lot of missions. We have Stop the Collectors. This seems like a big one. Cerberus has determined that an alien race called the Collectors is attacking human colonies. They are assembling a team to stop this threat to humanity. Using the Illusive Man's dossiers, assemble a team of experts to fight the Collectors. I want my old ones back. Dossier, the Master Thief. This is Kasumi Goto, Master of Stealth and Infiltration, skilled hacker and information specialist, operates completely off the grid, no criminal record. Kasumi Goto is not the most famous thief in the galaxy, she's the best. If you're famous, you're not doing it right. Trained in the arts of stealth and infiltration, she has acquired artifacts and information from all over the galaxy and yet maintains a completely clean criminal record. She is awaiting rendezvous with Shepard in the Citadel in the Zakara ward. Oh, we can go back to the Citadel. Is that really a smart idea still? Alright, rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Travel to the Zakara ward on the Citadel and input the password Silence is Golden at Kasumi's hacked ad terminal. Then we have Citadel about the Council. While they were never completely supportive before, it may be still worth contacting the Council and informing them of recent events. Go to the Citadel and request a meeting with the Council. Then we have the Professor, Dr. Morden Solis. This is the one that everybody tells me to go to first. Biological weapons expert, light weapons training with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Dr. Morden Solis is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering Collector attacks. He is currently operating a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Talk to Arya at Afterlife for information about Morden Solis. Then we have the Warlord, Dr. O'Keir. Millennia of combat and strategic experience. Millennia? Really? All right. Rumored familiarity with Collector technology. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. O'Keir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the Genophage and is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss. Wait, Blue Suns camp? Is that a Firefly reference? On Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Travel to Corliss in the Emir system. I don't know if there is necessarily a specific order that I'm supposed to take care of this, level requirements or things like that, but I might just wing it, just whatever feels right at the time. All right, the Archangel. Apparently his name is Archangel. Small unit tactical expertise, Omni-tool expert and noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He is responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega and can likely be found there. Travel to Omega in the Sara Barik system and find Archangel. Next up, we have the Convict. That doesn't sound good. Jack. No last name known. Exceptional biotic ability. Note, criminal background. Currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except that the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. Go to the prison ship Purgatory and pick up the Convict. Not entirely sure that's what I want to do, but those are the quests ahead of us, and we will take care of them next time. We'll also explore the ship quite a bit to see all the things that are new around here. Thanks, Yeoman. But we'll take care of that next time. That's going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the very dark, very shaded Mariah Shepard. Much better from this side. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.